Good morning, Joe. I'm Tracy from Interiors Monthly. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Joanne Paull. I'm one of the directors of the company of Interiors Monthly, and I look after the flooring side of the business.
Lovely. Okay, so that's what I was going to ask you. Could you tell me a little bit about your role within Interiors Monthly, please?
Yeah, so I look after the flooring sector within the magazine. So I look after my clients are the flooring manufacturers. I basically look after the sales. So I look after the advertising in the magazine and on the website.
So, how long has Interiors Monthly been running now?
So our first issue was actually back in December 2007, would you believe? So that's going to be 17 years this year.
Wow, congratulations. That's amazing. What did you do before you started Interiors Monthly, and why did you decide to set the company up?
So basically, when I left school, well, I was doing my A levels actually, and I decided to look for a sort of a summer job. And I wanted to be a graphic designer back then. And so I went for a job at a sign writing company as a trainee graphic designer. But they had another job there as well as a secretary, which was paid a bit more money. So I decided to take the secretarial role and worked sort of there. And then I had children quite young, so I started a job part time at a golf centre and sort of worked my way up through the company to the assistant general manager there. And during that time, I was studying at night school for a HND in business management. So I'd always wanted to have my own company. I got made redundant from the golf centre and then started a job at a publishing company in Tunbridge, which published a magazine called Carpet and Flooring Review, which basically was the inspiration for Interiors Monthly. I started working there in marketing and then quickly discovered that really I needed to be in sales because I like to talk. So started in sales, started working in the classified section, just on the small adverts at the back of the magazine, then display, and then I was eventually the ad manager at CFR. And I felt like I'd really sort of done most areas of the magazine, working from the circulation through to the sales, through to running the department, and with my business management HND as well. I felt like I was in a good place to really sort of start my own business.
So, you started in 2007. I would imagine, and tell me if I'm wrong, but the industry would have been quite male dominated back then. What was it like being a female business startup within the flooring industry?
It was totally male dominated. Yeah, there weren't many females at all in the industry back then. It was really lovely. I mean, it's such a lovely industry. I have to say, the flooring industry is amazing, and everyone is so nice and so kind and so supportive. Um, I mean, this is my 25th year sort of in the flooring industry, so I've known most people, almost grown up beside people, as an adult grown up. But yeah, it's amazing. It's such a lovely industry to be in, and there's more and more females now in it. So it's completely changed. Yeah, completely changed from where it used to be.
How has the magazine evolved since you first started?
It's interesting, really, because I sort of thought back then that the actual hard copy of the magazine would probably develop quite quickly into being a more digital magazine. And although we obviously do have the digital side of the magazine with the website, the newsletters, and that side of things, the hard copy of the magazine is still sort of predominantly the main aspect. And I think a lot of that goes back to the pandemic, when people decided that they really wanted something tangible and loved having a copy of the magazine arriving, open a fresh copy, smelling print. I mean, my husband's a printer, so he always says about opening a book or something, it just is delightful and something quite magical about it. But yeah, and I think people just, I think almost emails now, they take over your life and you're sort of getting into your inbox all the time. And I just think something, being able to stop for 5 minutes, having a coffee, opening a magazine and reading. And I mean, I personally, because I'm from that era, I take in more information when I read it sort of in a hard copy than I do in a screen. I think it's developing, and then obviously we have the digital copy for people that want to read digitally. But for me, I just still love a hard copy of a magazine.
And what about the awards? Were they there from the beginning, or is that something that's evolved over time?
So they literally started right at the beginning. August 2008 were our first awards. So yeah, literally as soon as the magazine started.
Wow, okay. And they're quite well recognised now, aren't they, within the industry?
They are indeed, yeah. So they've been going for such a long time, and also, you know, it's unique because it's the retailers that vote for the manufacturers or the suppliers, so it's totally unbiased. So it's really well recognised and it's really well received if somebody gets the award, knowing that it's actually the retailers that have voted for them. Yeah, yeah, it's really good. And Andrew does a few awards as well on the editorial side of things. So if there's some special companies that have done something outstanding during the year, he likes to recognise those as well.
Okay. When are can people vote for those awards?
So this year the awards have closed, and the award winners will be coming out and in the August issue, which is due out shortly. And then we start for next year about April time. The awards on the form goes online on the website, and also people can do it manually as well. There's a form in the magazine where people can vote for their favourite manufacturers or suppliers.
The magazine obviously covers both flooring and furniture, but your sector specifically is flooring. So, who would you say are your typical clients, and who are the typical readers of the magazine?
Okay, so my clients, as you say, are the flooring side. So the flooring manufacturers. So it could be an LVT manufacturer, carpet manufacturer. It could be a rug supplier. Anybody that really wants to reach the readers of the magazine, wants to get their products over to the magazine. And then the readers of the magazine, typically on my side, is the flooring retailer, wholesaler, or distributor.
So, we've got the flooring show coming up in September in Harrogate. You looking forward to that? Are you going to be there?
Yeah, the flooring show's in September. We have a stand there, C36, if anyone wants to come and visit us. I go around basically and see all the manufacturers that are exhibiting there. So that's my role. We do a preview of the show, a show guide, which is going in September. So I'm in the process of contacting all my clients at the moment regarding that. Show guide, you can just have like a little listing in there to show your stand number and a few details, or you can do more of like a whole editorial on the company, or you can do display advertising as well. So yeah, so that's the show guide. That's printed inside the magazine in the September issue, and it also goes out as a standalone guide, which we give out from the stand at the event. But yeah, so we're there for the duration. I think it's the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the show. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's always a good one. Nice to catch up with everybody.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to pop along as well and say hello, which would be great, being Yorkshire based. Um, so obviously people can advertise. Well, if they want to see you, or make an appointment with you, can they do that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So anyone can contact me, Paull at interiorsmonthly.co.uk, if they want to, or they can just send me a message or whatever. And yeah, if they're at the show, they can set up a meeting to see me, and we can go through any offerings. Or generally, if they're not at the show and they just want to get in touch, then yeah, feel free to send me an email and we can work something out.
So what's coming up show-wise for Interiors Monthly?
Yeah, so there's lots of other shows. I go to most of the shows. It's quite a busy schedule. But if they wanted to have a look on our website, that gives a list of all the shows in the UK and overseas. So if they're not sure about what's coming up, then there's a nice diary on there, so they can have a look on there.
And what else is coming up for Interiors Monthly?
Well, there's features every issue, so there's lots of different things in every issue. We have a features list we can send out, so it's our media pack, and it gives a list of everything that's going on each month. In December, we also have our wall planner, which is really, really popular. A lot of the retailers have the wall planner up on their walls to put on staff holidays and events like shows, like we've just mentioned. So there's advertising opportunities on there. We have all the digital advertising opportunities as well, which go onto the website. So like banners, e-shots, interviews, a bit like this one actually. We're sort of promoting interviews. So if anyone would like to be interviewed about their company or their products or something that's happening within their company, then that's a really good thing. They can be interviewed by you, and then they can go online, which people can listen to the interview from our website. So yeah, there's loads and loads of different things people can get involved in.
Why would somebody choose Interiors Monthly to advertise? Why specifically Interiors Monthly?
So Interiors Monthly is quite unique, really. It covers, because it doesn't only cover the flooring, it covers furniture and curtains and interiors generally. I think it's a much more interesting read. There's lots of news in the magazine, and if you think about it, if you're placing an advert in a magazine that people want to read, it's much more likely to get noticed. So I think also it's going to your target audience. So again, if you're looking to have new products or your brand awareness, then it's absolutely ideal to get in front of the people that really want to buy their products.
If somebody wants to advertise, how would they do this?
They can get in contact with me. I can give my email address, which is jpaull@interiorsmonthly.co.uk. Yeah, they can get in touch, send me an email, and I can give them details of all the different opportunities, which, as we've said, isn't just in the magazine. You know, there are opportunities online as well with banners, e-shots, newsletters, sponsorships. Yeah, loads and loads of different things that they can do.
If somebody wishes to receive a hard copy of the magazine, how would they go about this?
Yeah, so again, if they want to email subscriptions@interiorsmonthly.co.uk, and then they can get a hard copy delivered to their door every month.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time today. That's been really insightful. We'll make sure, as I say, that we put your email address and all your contact details at the end of the video. And then if anybody wants to get in touch and ask you any further questions, then they can. And we very much look forward to seeing you at the flooring show in September in Harrogate.
Brilliant. Yeah, lovely. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a great few days. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you there and everyone else.
Great. All right. Thank you very much, Jo. Have a
All right.
great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.